enigmatic character who keeps everyone guessing. His peculiar mannerisms and sharp wit add a layer of intrigue as he guides the children and their guardians through this wonderland. The first stop is the Chocolate River Room, a magical wonderland, with a river and waterfall made entirely of chocolate. Lush edible grasses covered the ground, and candy trees and flowers filled the space. Augustus Gloop, true to form, can't resist diving in, despite Wonka's warnings. Chaos ensues as Augustus is sucked into a giant pipe and sent to the fudge room. The Oompa Loompas, tiny workers with big personalities, break into a song about the perils of gluttony. Their catchy tunes are both entertaining and educational, leaving us with a moral to chew on. Pun intended. Next, we visit the Inventing Room, a chaotic laboratory filled with bizarre and whimsical candy-making machines. Here, Wonka introduced the group to his latest invention, the everlasting gobstopper and the chewing gum meal. Violet Beauregard, ever the daredevil, ignores Wonka's warnings and tries an experimental piece of gum. She turns into a giant blueberry. She is being rolled away to the juicing room. Again, the Oompa Loompas step in with a song, this time cautioning us about the dangers of overconfidence and ignoring advice. Then comes the Nut Room, a sparkling room with rows of trained squirrels cracking and sorting nuts. Veruca Salt, convinced she deserves one of the squirrels, demands Wonka hand one over. When she tries to grab one, the squirrels declare her a bad nut and send her down the garbage chute. Her father follows, and both learn the hard way that entitlement has its limits. Cue another delightful Oompa Loompa song. Finally, we reach the TV room, a stark white room where Wonka demonstrated how he could transmit a giant chocolate bar through television, where Mike TV's obsession with screens leads to his downfall. He insists on trying Wonka's new invention, which teleports objects through television waves. But when Mike tries it himself, he's shrunken to a tiny size. His parents have to take him to the taffy pulling room to be stretched back to normal. The Oompa Loompas deliver their final lesson. Too much screen time isn't good for anyone. Through all the chaos of the factory tour, Charlie remained kind, humble, and true to himself. Unlike the other children, his excitement was genuine, and his heart never wavered. The final part of the tour took Charlie and Grandpa Joe aboard the Great Glass Elevator, which could move in every direction. Up, down, sideways, and even out of the factory itself. The Great Glass Elevator soared high above the factory, offering a breathtaking view of